Alright, collective, I'm glad everyone could be here, and we're going to get some read here on the energy. I usually don't read for anybody but myself, but today I guess we're going to try this out. So at the end of this, we'll probably pull some oracle cards. Car scared me. Bottom of the deck, we've got 8 of Wands. And top of the deck, King of Wands. Okay. So usually the way I read this, I read it spirit, earth, water, wind, and fire. So we're going to see what we got here for the spirit card. Got 6 of Wands. So what we have here is this card can cover several significances. On the surface, it is a victor triumphing, but it is also great news, such as might be carried in state by the king's courier. It is expectation crowned with its own desire, the crown of hope. So I'm going to read that as if it came out not in reverse, and say that despite the energy today after the eclipse, things are going in the right direction as far as spirit is concerned. So that's the above. Now let's look at all the below cards. So let's go let's get our earth energy here. So justice, which is a really good card for the earth energy there. So equity, righteousness, probity, executive. So I guess it's confirmation to know that everything that was bad has now been eclipsed out, and everybody's on to new beginnings for the general collective. All right, I'm gonna get my water card here. So Queen of Wands. So lots of fire energy, lots of wands. Yay for me. Pull them cards good. Throughout the suit, the wands are always in leaf, as it is suit of life and animation, emotionally and otherwise. The queen's personality corresponds to that of the king, but is more magnetic. Divinatory meanings: a dark woman or a country woman, friendly, chaste, loving, honorable. If the card beside her signifies a man, she is well disposed towards him. Which ironically got the King of Wands. That was at the top of the deck. So good stuff, good stuff. So I guess anyone out there with the twin flame connection, soulmate connection, things are looking good. Things are looking really good. Okay, let's get the air card out. Air energy. Oh, and it's a sword. How fitting. So swords are air. We got the Four of Swords here. So in the attitude of prayer at full length upon his tomb, this card signifies vigilance, retreat, solitude, hermit's repose, exile, tomb, and coffin. Just got a gust of air just come in here at that same time. So I'm just going to read this as a retreat card, because that's kind of just how the energy feels, is pretty much anything we all been going through. You know, if you got like cutting people off, you know, after going through this eclipse, and you know, starting your new beginnings, and just going in retreat, and you know, seeking solitude with you know, your loved one or your soulmate. I mean, since I got the Queen of Wands out before I pulled air, and King of Wands is on the top of the deck, that just tells me that if there's that if you are out there seeking a relationship with anyone, or you're in a relationship with someone, after the eclipse is probably a good time for, you know, the two of you to just go into solitude for a little bit and kind of just rebalance, you know, out your lives and you know, take that time to just be like intimate, not so much like physically, but just like, you know, emotionally, and talk things out and just reset, you know, for the year, kind of like, you know, spring cleaning, because it was the spring, you know, equinox, the eclipse, and which is also fitting because it was the full eclipse Libra, in which we got justice, you know, for the earth, so that's very fitting. But yeah, so if you got someone out there, just, you know, just make that contact and just you know, seek solitude with them and just, you know, pray over your relationship. And if you pray, if you don't, that's fine, but you know, just rebalance it out before, you know, the rest of the year happens, and do that relationship spring cleaning, I guess you can say, and just start that new beginning, you know. And then, I mean, this is the year of the dragon. I was born in the year of the dragon, which was the wood dragon, hence the wood board here. But yeah, just do some spring cleaning on your relationships. Okay, so let's see what we got for the fire card. Ooh, spin my spin. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Money. Money, money. What we got here? What we got here? 4 of Pentacles. A crowned figure, having a pentacle over his crown, clasps another with hands and arm. 2 pentacles are under his feet. The meaning of this card is the surety of possessions cleaving to that which one has. Gifts, legacy, inheritance. Nice. Well, if you're a fire sign, you definitely got a lot of inheritance coming and a lot of good fortune. And that was my fire card, and wands. I got wands all over here, so I guess I would also say if you know, you've come into any kind of wealth, or you've been working on some stuff, you know, over time concerning your wealth, I would say that it's definitely coming in, that's for sure. Especially with all this fire energy, and I think it's funny that we also got the swords, which is, you know, an air sign card, so you know, air feeds fire, but it's only one air card. But yeah, so a lot of fire energy, which can also symbolize, you know, after the eclipse, you know, you're kind of doing that spring cleaning, like you burn everything down, you're burning it down, and building it back up, you know, with relationships, with finance, with you know, just maybe fitness or nutrition, spirituality, mental health, just whatever you got going on, you know. But just, I would definitely just take note to the retreat card here, and just across this board here, you know, we got all the wands and we got the justice. So if you're also a fire sign, you know, going through something, this is just confirmation letting you know that justice is definitely being served in your situation. That is most definitely what the cards are telling me. Like I said, I usually read for myself, but today I was like, well, you know, just kind of get on here. Got this new deck. I was like, oh, I'll try it out, you know. But yeah, just it was a good read. It was a good read, and I love that we got the Queen and the King here of Wands. So that's, you know, that's really nice there. Decided what oracle deck I want to bring out here. Do this money coming from. What do we got here? Okay, so the first card we had out here for money, we got a science card. So that's kind of a theme for 2024, you know. Got that all that quantum computing going on here, and there's the second card. We got partnership. So the science card reads, keep an open mind. Something is unfolding for you. We got chemist, forensics. What's that other one saying? Biochemist, or anything in the field of science. Apply a scientific approach to your business or financial problem. So that matches the rest of this read. Which is perfect. We got partnership. You're manifesting a strong and successful partnership, which, you know, King and Queen of Wands, they that matches that. Consider having a partner who can bring the experience you lack. And I feel like some of us are really feeling that right now. I know myself, I am feeling that, but you know, reading it through the collective and all that, it's definitely been an energy, to say the least. And then some of your relationships may be holding you back from success. So that goes back to the Four of Swords, where I said, you know, just retreat, you know, get away from everybody else. If you have any partnership, relationship, or anything like that, just retreat and seek solitude, and, you know, work it out. I think I'm gonna put that. I want to put that there. Let's see what other ones we got on here. messages here. Got one that fell out. Okay, we got here's your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and the mindful of what needs, and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. So that signifies the rest of the cards on the board as well. This is so perfect. You know, fire energy. Fire moves very rapidly, and you know, air feeds that. So, and if you have finance, which the cards are looking really great. Let's see, we get one more out here. Let's just see if I can shuffle these a little bit. Work these in a little bit before I came on here, but you know, it's whatever. There we go. Got a second one. Okay. Keep moving forward even if you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. So it just goes back to the Spirit card with the 8 of Wands. Just, you know, they're lighting a fire under everyone right now, and anyone on this journey of life and soul, you know, just Spirit's got your back. Let's see what else we got here. upside down, but I guess we'll go with this one. Card number 11. Also a twin flame number there. 11. Let's see here. Okay. Archangel Iqbil. Iqbil is known as the chief of the divine chariot. So chariots coming in, already on the board. The Merkabah, this cherub is said to be the power of love, fitting, and he helps us to recognize the incredible power of having loving thoughts, a harmonizing angel who can influence centrifugal force and centrifugal force and find the most loving point between two opposing forces. Iqbil is especially helpful to call on when working in group situations. Iqbil maintains cooperation and promotes open communication. Like the cosmic diplomat in his oracle card, he shows us that when a group strives towards a common goal based in integrity, they can achieve great things. Like Shamuel or Uriel, he can heal emotions and promote forgiveness. Iqbil presides over the 4 cardinal directions and governs the wheels of the chariot, which are 8 fiery angels, which we had an 8 of wands, fire, spirit, angels. Perfect. 8 fire angels known as the Haoth. If you are feeling stuck, call upon Iqbil to get the wheels of love moving in your favor. Like the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, with Iqbil's help, you can take the reins and ride his chariot through any challenges. Message: no matter how badly others behave, try to see through the eyes of compassion, treat others as you wish to be treated, and promote harmonious relations. Let's see here. Just the Heart Blossom card. Ask Iqbil to activate his wheel of love and imagine a rose gold flower bud spiraling in the very center of your heart. As this circular spiral of light begins to spin, the flower petals begin to open and you realize the flower is beautiful pink gold rose. Your whole body is filled with rosy gold light. Visualize your angel wings now turning a beautiful shade of pink gold and stretch them out wide. You may find there is no limit to how far they can reach. The light that expands out from your heart and body, as it does so the petals of the rose begins and very gently detach and float out into the world around you. Set the intention that these petals of compassion are floating off to whoever needs them. See these petals coming to rest in the heart center of anyone you feel needs to have a little more compassion for others in their heart, and those who need to be treated with more compassion either by you or those around them. As you send these petals of pure love and compassion out, Their gifts are returned to you in a never-ending cycle of spiraling light. Know that you are helping to raise our planet's positive vibration with the power of your positive and loving thoughts. Thank Ikbil. Allow your wings to turn pure white and open your eyes. Becoming the angel sometimes is challenging to feel compassion for others, especially when they seem to be doing all in their power to make you feel otherwise. But a simple exercise is to see the child within. When a child throws a tantrum, you may feel your patience wearing thin, but you have compassion for them. If you can look beyond the bad behavior of adults and you have compassion for them, if you can look beyond the bad behavior of adults and understand the underlying cause in the same way you look at children, then a whole world of compassion opens up for you, and it offers some humor. So you can see the funny side into the situation. Most people are too busy trying to deal with their own emotions to worry about what impact their behavior is having on others. So instead of reacting rashly, try to view the situation with compassion. If you can't do it in the heat of the moment, take a step back and remove yourself from the situation until you have calmed down. Have compassion for yourself to remember most people are doing the best they can with the tools they have. So that's a really good message card. I can't believe that one was upside down in the deck. Yeah. I'll say, yeah, it's pretty hard to have compassion for people. So before the eclipse, there was a lot of things going on in my personal life, and usually I'm a very compassionate person, and because I surround myself with compassionate people. But there were a lot of times through my own journey where I kind of went through, I had family, and I didn't really have a whole lot of friends, but I had more friends show me some compassion. I had some family show me compassion too. It's just, there came a point in time where sometimes it's kind of hard. You can show the compassion, but it's like walking away from that. And, with cell phones at our hands all the time, it can become difficult because, you got everyone, they don't have to just be in the house anymore to call you. You just, you have your phone. It's like your tether or what have it, but I know it's very possible to show compassion to people because I've had my own twin flame journey that was kind of catalyzed by a friend of mine that actually got me started on all this, and she she went through it, but I've also gone through it, and those twin flame journeys really they make you really show some compassion in areas that you didn't think you'd be able to, but it's kind of funny because the energies go back and forth, and even though it's like in union with yourself, but I'll tell you, mine was definitely a difficult journey. Just because it was just a very weird one. I guess they all start off like that. It was a very extreme version, and I only know like one or two other people that went through that, but it was just, when you've gone through your whole life knowing like, hey, like like you don't have any ill will towards people. You try to be careful with your words, and because words are spelling things out into the universe, and whatever catches that, you can attract that, right? So even going through my own twin flame journey thing is kind of just, I had a lot of compassion, and it was hard because I knew that I didn't know, I know that my twin also has a lot of compassion, but it was really buried in there due to some bad influences that surrounded my twin, and you don't know until someone shows you the light. And it was kind of like a weird experience because we were just going back and forth a lot, and like telepathically, and it was a freaking mess. But I mean, I laugh at it now, but there are days that I don't have really good days with it. Sometimes it really sucks when they say usually some people you don't always get to have like a physical person like in your presence. It's just through those journeys. But I was like, nah, let's see. Like, I mean, I watched just the collective reads myself, but it's just there's some of us that it just wasn't supposed to be that way, and I was the type of person that was like, hey, like I can do everything by myself pretty much, but I still let some people help me here and there. But when it came to me trying to really get my business going and leave a legacy, that was done with integrity and with the right people at the right time, doing the right thing at the right places. Like I thought that was something I could have done by myself, but I realized I didn't have to, and so my twin jumped in, but at a distance, was kind of trying to help me out. And there were just a lot of things that we had to work out, and it's kind of hard to do when you're not in physical contact or communication with that individual. And I mean, you really have to trust some things, and trust spirit, and then trust all the signs and synchronicities. And I say that, but I mean, there's days where some of those signs, like recently, since the eclipse, like I've had a hard time with my compassion a little bit, which is weird for me, because usually I send out all the love I can. Like, I hope someone just throws up just because of how much love they're feeling for me sending them. Like, that's how I am. So it's I mean, it can be easy and it can be hard. It really just depends on your mindsets with that. I can really go on all day about this compassion, and showing that to others. But if you believe in Jesus, that's mainly the my comfort in that. But yeah, compassion's very important, and it can go a long way. Just like anything, done out of the kindness of your heart, it can go a long way. And sometimes you feel like you're not, sometimes you feel like nothing's coming. And so I'm saying all this now because, the original read, with the cards and is pretty good, and that's actually a almost perfect read for, after the eclipse. And like I said, I ain't never done one of these before, so I usually just do them for myself. But today I was like, someone was like, hey, do it. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. But yeah, just show compassion, and obviously the collective, and the collective's probably shown, I know there's a lot of us out there that have shown a lot of compassion. I read through the spiritual news, and I see like people just trying to show as much compassion as they can, and be understanding, especially the ones of us that are on that twin flame journey. It's heart-wrenching, and there's just a lot of different versions of it, and some of us there's not a lot of people that come out with their stories with it. I haven't completely gone out there with mine. My friend who originally had this channel, I think she's about to come out with hers, but I think she's kind of waiting to kind of go over the details with her partner, because they're both sciencey nerds, so it's kind of funny those cards came out. So if I had to say You know, if this reading was for anyone, it'd be for her. But she's also, I mean, she's the collector. I mean, she's got a quite the set of consciousness on her. Let's just say that. But yeah, there's a just show compassion. But I'm gonna pull another one of those angel cards. Maybe I'll pull 3 just to, you know, 3 angels. I could pull 8, but I'm not going to. Let's see what other numbers we get out here. So if you see the number 11 around, you know, just pay attention to it. Huge. And Angel Ariel. Okay. Card number 30, Mirabelle. Let's see what we got here. Mirabelle, reflection. It is no coincidence that Mirabelle's name sounds like mirror ball. Like a glitter ball, reflecting endless sparkle of light, the silver blue lunaresque Mirabelle helps to illuminate the divine feminine aspect of grace within us. So compassion and grace. Mirrors, twin flames, mirrors. In doing so, she helps balance, cleanse, and purify our spirit. As we gaze into her mirror, we look deeply into our own soul, self, and slip beneath the mercurial waters of the unknown. We are then able to move with more flexibility, relishing the freedom activated by this angel. Like the Celtic pagan elder and priestess on her card. So priestess, I was just talking about telepathy. Priestess is, you know, psychic, telepathic communications. Mirabelle's feminine energy brings our lives into flow, helping us to wash away and release any feelings of rigidity, control, and limitation, so we can relinquish the need to grip on to life too tightly. It is from this place of surrender and fluidity that we can tap into our intuition and creativity. Then we can dance through life to our own personal rhythm. As Mirabelle's glitter ball throws sparkles of delight across any shadows, lighting up all the dark corners, Mirabelle's light brings us clarity and discernment. We can trust we are in alignment with divine timing. So that goes back to these cards up here, you know, keep moving forward, you know, spirits walking with us, trust, you know, and here we have, we can trust we are in alignment with divine timing. All is perfect. You can also call on Angel Mirabelle to balance the feminine and masculine energy. So we had Queen of Wands, King of Wands. The energy of our planet, like, and I was just talking about twin flames, like the a wise elder in her card, Mirabelle is connected to the lunar energies. And we just had the lunar eclipse in Libra, the Justice card, so that's even more perfect. So is the wonderful to call on for manifesting and releasing during the new and full moon phases. There we go. Message: life is a mirror. What are your outer circumstances reflecting back at you? What can you learn from these experiences? So that would go back to the Swords card, going in and retreating, solitude, reflecting, cleaning house, and then coming out anew. Mirrored moon. During a full moon, go outside and call upon Mirabelle to activate her mirror ball of cleansing and protection. Visualize a multifaceted silver blue mirror ball within your heart chakra. As you bathe in the light of the full moon, the mirror ball is activated. It expands until it fills your whole auric field, reflecting away any negative energy. This lunar shield of light also shines the light of the divine feminine into the aura of anyone you encounter, so that they also benefit from this purification. Becoming the angel. You can become an ambassador of Mirabelle's presence when you understand that all aspects of your outer life are a mirror of what's happening within. It takes courage to look into your psyche. Be honest with yourself about any intentions, emotions, or behaviors you are presenting to the world that are not in alignment with your deepest truth. Mirror work is challenging but powerful, which is twin flame journey aligns with that. Funny how I got card number 11, compassion, and I was talking about twin flames, and then this one comes out. Mirror work is challenging but powerful. When you choose to embody the light of Mirabelle, you may become keenly aware of your own internal landscape, but you will know that you stand safe in the light of truth. Allow the mirror to become a magnifying glass, helping you to look inside without judgment. You'll discover all the hidden parts of yourself, calling you to embrace, forgive, and integrate them back into wholeness. That's a pretty doggone good card. Thank you, Angel Mirabelle. So we'll go to the number 10 card. Archangel Ariel, strength of heart. So it's a good compassion, mirror, heart. Ariel is the head of the nature's angels. She is connected with the fairies and elementals. She watches over all the plants and animals and helps encourage us to care for our environment. Also known as the lioness of God. So that's even better because we got all this Wands energy out here, which is fire signs. So Leo energy, lots of Leo energy out here. Ariel can shore up your courage and inner strength. She's especially good at helping you stand up for your beliefs and values and to look out for the underdog. I don't know how many times I've ever said that. Just looking out for the underdog, which is certainly needed during this time of great awakening. Ariel can help to neutralize fears, and she shores up your inner resolve, giving you personal strength when you need it most. She can shield you from vexatious people and situations and will gently but firmly help you say no to or move away from experiences that may be disempowering for you, or even potentially involve bullying or aggression. Like the dignified forest nymph, she is represented by on her oracle card. She can infuse you with stamina, heroism, and noble defiance in the face of life's challenges. The message: have courage and faith in yourself and beliefs and your have courage and faith in yourself and your beliefs. I will help you stand up for yourself and defend anyone who needs your strength of heart. For his friends, close your eyes and imagine you are sitting by a tranquil stream in a woodland. As you look at the forest around you, you begin to see subtle movements amongst the leaves, like the flutter of tiny wings. You realize the forest is alive with fairies and nature spirits. They fly around you, sprinkling you with glittering pink fairy dust. Soon all the animals of the forest emerge to greet you. One of these animals stands out to you. It is a magical unicorn with a horn of spiraling light in the center of its forehead. So third eye, third eye chakra. The unicorn bows before you. It touches its horn to your third eye. Woo! Your heart and then your navel awakening the three treasures of your wisdom. Thank the unicorn and ask Ariel to send the fairies to all the creatures in the world that needs healing and protection. Wrap your wings around yourself. Open your eyes. Become the angel. Going outside to connect with nature is one of the most healing and strengthening tonics we have. Remember the wonder you had for the world when you were a child. So we're going back to child. No matter how challenging life gets, nature is a powerful replenisher. Feel love for Mother Earth and be kind to all creatures in return. Looking after our planet and each other begins with us. Just get some Native American cards out here. Card number 14. Time. The doorway. West. Black. Life can be a medley of delight. When the painting of your path begins to fray within your own lodge of thought, shift your mind's eye, your third eye, to that of a placid sea. See the brilliant path of silver moonlight that comes across the water to bring you safely home. Let the clarity of light fill you with radiant colors as you surround yourself with the protection of the ancestors. This is the time of your becoming. What wonders do you dream of yourself? So here we go. Butterflies and transformation. Drum, going to the own rhythm of your drum. And the wand symbol there. Right, spirit, the eagle in the back. Moon. I think I'll do two of these. Card number 1, observe Border Patrol, South, red. A great teaching is in watching your mind process and do nothing at all. Be a stalker of the mind. Watch thoughts passing by with no judgment or moral compass or moral concepts. Just kidding. Don't do that. Passing by with no judgment or moral concepts. The knack of meditation and the rest of the warrior spirit is to simply watch, for example, to observe this painting, feel the tone of the colors, experience the passion behind the ancient symbols, and move into the spirit from which it has created. Sense the movement of air from the hummingbird's wings, which was an air sign card, and impeccability of its nature. He is a great warrior beyond compare, as are you. Hummingbirds are extremely territorial, passionately defending their airspace. Medicine, this had a gust of wind come in. Medicine bundles are symbols reminding the owner of proper thought and action. As guardians of our own airspace, we too must exude the passion, grace, and beauty of the hummingbird. Which is pretty fitting for the science card there, because I mentioned something about quantum computing, which is a lot of our air space. Kind of like that card's got the coin on there, little feathers, little bell, little ring bell. And since Celtic was mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of those cards. Try to stick out. This one's trying to stick out. So we got card number 34. The power of place, calling in the spirit of place. Let's see, card number 34. Let's see. The power of place, calling in the spirit of place, invoking continuity. Like many native peoples, the Celts often name a place for its unique qualities and lore. A dell for providing shelter, a marshy corner for its soft and boggy bottom, a ring fort to mark an otherworldly ambiance, a plain to mark the battle fought, or a holy well for its protectress, bringing recollection and continuity. Familiar places help us to situate ourselves in the passage of time. If you choose this card, you are yearning for a place you can call your own. Perhaps a home, a village, a region, or country, or a community. You may want somewhere to root, to settle, and invest yourself in the land and the creatures living there. Not anywhere will do. The place must be uniquely right for you and inspire you. Its atmosphere, physical features, people, vegetation, smells, and wildlife attract you. The place may be under your feet even now, but your psyche has not yet fully engaged it. Wherever this place is, you are more fully alive there, because the outer landscape mirrors the inner landscape of who you are and who you are becoming. This remarkable continuity brings profound satisfaction. Now is the time to situate yourself in a particular place, to settle in and deepen the familiarities and memories built up there over time. So that kind of goes along with, what I was saying, how, retreat, solitude, and, with your loved one, just finding a place of home and going there and settle in and, deepen your familiarities and memories and build them up over time. So, I didn't intentionally try to do this, but when I looked up, I noticed I went 4, 3, 2, 1. So, this reading is pretty good for my first one to the collective out there. Like I said, I usually only read for myself, but I'm glad that I decided I was gonna do this one. It's not really something I'll do all the time, but I don't know, I just felt like, it was probably a good day to do it. So I guess my intuition, I don't guess, I know my intuition was right. So y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.